Hey guys, my name is Jesse Ray Diamond, and you are watching Diamond Commentary, where I take the music videos that I've done and I just pretty much explain them from my point of view, little tips and tricks I did, and just an overall run through of how I did the music video. So today on episode 1, we're going to be watching DJ Sennett's Young and Free and Young Will's Darkness music video. So let's play the first one. I'll kind of just give you a rundown on how it all went. So this is DJ Sennett, the head and face of Public Prank, the YouTube channel. I met him at school for editing, and we decided to make a music video. This is for his acoustic single, Young and Free. There's actually a full version on iTunes, and there'll be a link in the description. But yeah, so this particular music video was shot on a 550D T2i, and we used majority of the 50mm lens. We actually just bought the 50mm lens like 2 or 3 days before we did this music video, and it turned out great, as you can tell. Really crisp, clean, sharp shots. This scene right here where he's playing the guitar in the studio is a studio somewhere in Burbank, and we went there and we just did a couple test shots, and it turned out a lot better than we thought, so we ended up using majority of the footage in the music video. The scenes outside are by the Hollywood sign. It's by Mulholland Drive, I'm pretty sure. And we just went out there one day and we were just like, alright, well, let's find some nice shots next to the Hollywood sign, because the song is Young and Free. It's about him actually coming from New Hampshire all the way across the state to Los Angeles, and him pursuing his music career and just being young and free. So that was pretty much that. This right here, the color correction is Magic Bullet Looks with a little combination of Cosmo and After Effects. And this little glare effect is actually just a random plug-in you can find in Magic Bullet Looks. But yeah, everything turned out pretty damn good, I must admit. All these shots were all shot on the T2i, and it turned out amazing in my opinion. Like, if I could go back and change little things, it'd just be the way I color corrected certain shots. Just because, like, he's kind of like, I don't know. I would like it to be more bright and vivid, and this kind of is a more of like a little dark tone to it for such a happy song. And that's the one thing I can go back and change. Maybe a little more stable shots right here too, at least. And I would have done a lot more After Effects work, because majority of this was done in Final Cut Pro 7. And now, knowing what I know now, there's definitely a lot of things I could have done, like those simple blurs and the fade-ins. It took me a while to do on Final Cut Pro 7. I could have done an After Effects in a matter of seconds. It took me a couple minutes to do it in Final Cut Pro. This music video actually was the very first time I shot with the 50, and that depth of field is pretty intense. It's a 1.8 depth of field f-stop, so it's like, to keep things in focus is pretty difficult, but I did a good job. I was used to the stock lens, which is a 3.5 18 to I think 55mm. Don't quote me on that, but whatever lens comes with the DSLR, that's what I was used to using, and having a whole new range of depth of field to use was just awesome in my opinion. Nice little time lapse right here. But yeah, no, the depth of field with the 50mm is just crazy. You can really focus in on the things that you want to focus in on, and it's pretty much a staple of my every day-to-day use for video filming. I really like it. So if you're out there and want to be an aspiring filmmaker or just make awesome videos, I highly suggest the 50mm being a tool in your arsenal. And yeah, so this song is actually it was the very first music video I did in Los Angeles, and overall, with the very little planning we did and how we barely even knew each other, I feel like overall it was tied together really, really well. All the colors blended in, everything was great about it, the energy was great, everything was about it. We got the message across, the subtle message of just being in Los Angeles and achieving your dreams and goals. And yeah, so I really think we executed this music video extremely well, just for going out with a guerrilla style shoot and not really having a game plan. But yeah, so that was that music video. I felt like it really was a success. It was the very first music video I did in Los Angeles, and I felt like it was tied together pretty well. And this next music video is by Young Will. It's called Darkness, and the song pretty much speaks for itself, but this was the very first music video I did with green screen. And yeah, it's very subtle, it's just a black backdrop, but it was just the concept of getting a good clean key out of it. So let's watch it, and I'll pretty much explain the whole process of what I did to kind of achieve the look I was going for. So this is Young Will's Darkness. It was a very flat, very flat color tone, not much depth to it, pretty much just basic kind of grayscale, very unsaturated, very darknessy kind of feel to it. So those black shots that you see, like right here, that was all green screen. It was actually done in my kitchen. We had 3 umbrella lights and like an 8-foot by 8-foot green sheet I bought off of Amazon. And we did a couple takes of it. So what I would do is I'd film a wide shot of it, and then I'd film a close-up, and then I would edit both of those together in Final Cut, and then bring that file into After Effects, and then key out the green, and then rotoscope little things that I didn't want in there, like artifacts that were hard to key out. And yeah, this music video came out awesome, honestly. I felt like I could have done a little bit better with some of the color correcting. Like that shot was pretty just bland in my opinion, but like it didn't really flow with the whole music video. I felt like I could have done a lot better. And all that smoke is added in. It's pre-keyed footage. It's just smoke that you have to put in After Effects and then have an alpha matte on it and then change it transparent. So all that smoke is obviously added in. My kitchen wasn't that smoky, but it was just to give the effect that he was smoking in the area that he was in, quote unquote, the dark abyss. And those 4 shots are actually at Griffith Observatory. This one right here too. It's by the old San Diego Zoo. And I chose that spot because I wanted a good dichotomy of he's in the city, you know, he was in a parking structure and he was in the middle of the street at night. And then we found a good spot at Griffith to like kind of portray the nature of the scene. And I felt like it was a good balance between city, urban, you know, darkness to kind of light, naturey, I kind of just wanted to have 2 different feels for this whole music video because it was darkness, it was point blank, it was 100% supposed to be very, very dark and grim, little to no color, but yeah, that's kind of like the feel I was going for. Everything about it was fun to shoot. It was a great time. We didn't really do much planning with it. We kind of just went out and shot. The green screen was planned very, very constructively though. Like it was specific on like what I wanted to see in the shots, the mannerism, the movements, just because like the song had a very powerful punch to it. It was a very consistent, strong flow, so I wanted everything about it to be consistent and strong. So like I directed him in a way that was like, okay, so very, 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 very emotional. I want you to like feel this song. I want you to get into it. Don't care about me. Don't feel self-conscious. Like act like I'm not even here. Put your all into it. Act like you're in the shower singing. That's really what I told him. And I'm just like, just be by yourself and really just get into it. So he did that. He took the direction I gave him extremely well. And I feel like this music video came out really, really good for the little planning, the little time we had, how everything was kind of last minute. And that was pretty much this music video, Young Will's Darkness. This shot right here was actually shot at 4 in the morning, hence no cars in the street. Like we got up really late at night and we're like, we need to do a shot in the middle of the street. And we did it and we pulled it off. And in the behind the scenes on my channel, on my original channel, J. Ray Diamond, there's a behind the scenes that you can kind of watch. Like there's like 2 or 3 cars driving by and they all honked and they're like, hey, what's up? But so that was episode 1 of Commentary with Diamond Films. It's just going to be me. Every now and then I'm going to do 2-segment music videos, so each episode is going to be 2 music videos, so it's not too long, but you guys kind of get more than just 1 music video, and you can kind of like get the in-depth feel of what I wanted from the music videos. So if you like this, if you want more of it, thumbs it up, share it, subscribe to Diamond Films, as there's going to be a lot of music videos, commentary, and just general knowledge for you guys to learn. Plus, if you want to learn any of the things that I actually did in the music video, if you have any questions or wanted me to go in depth on the things, comment below in the description, and then you'll probably see a tutorial on the Diamond Films tutorial channel. All the links will be in the description. And yeah, just thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and stay tuned for episode 2 of Commentary with Diamond Films. I'm pretty sure the next ones are going to be Dre Styles, She Don't Know, and Colin Lockheed's Headed for Heartbreak. 2 really, really awesome music videos, and I'm looking forward to talking about them and getting your kind of point of view and construction. So leave a comment below because I will answer them and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and have a great day.